Hey everybody, it is Melanie Mitro here from Mars, Pennsylvania. I am broadcasting live from my home office, and I am the two-time top coach of Team Beachbody, the creator of the Dream Team, and I am a triple 15-star diamond. But most importantly, I have a team of amazing coaches that are the most amazing individuals, moms and wives and stay-at-home moms, and just, people that are just amazing to work with, that genuinely have a good heart, that are here to help other people succeed at their health and fitness goals. And today, as I was sitting here and thinking about, what do I want to provide for my team? What do I want them to know today? And the one thing that I keep getting asked over and over and over again is, I don't know anybody, or I don't have any friends on Facebook, or I'm a very private person, I don't want to grow my business socially, or I don't know where to find people. And so I totally 100% agree with that, because that was me. So if I was to take you back, right, take away all the accolades, all the things that I've achieved in my business, and we go back and we look at who I was 4.5 years ago, right? I was starting my own physical transformation. I probably had less than 100 friends on Facebook, right? I was not very private. My settings were set to private. Only my friends of friends could see what was going on. And when I took those before pictures, I cried, because I could not believe that the person in that picture was me. What had happened to myself after having 2 kids, and I love my children, don't get me wrong, but I also had no body confidence, right? I had an awful wrinkly belly from having kids, and I hid these pictures in a file under another file where nobody could find them, right? Because I didn't want anybody to see who I was and what I had become. But that was such a motivating force for me to begin to change. And so over the course of the next 4 to 6 months, I really had my total transformation from beginning to end, 30 pounds gone. And my coach kept contacting me. You should be a coach. You should be a coach. You'd be great at this. And all of these reasons why I should do this were coming up in my mind. And then my husband on the other side was telling me all the reasons that he didn't think it was a good idea. And I went against his better judgment, and I became a coach, and I started building my business. And the first thing that building an online business, any sort of network marketing business, anything where you have to find people to invite to your business, means that you have to think outside of the box. And I'm a very private person. Again, I am that girl that pulls into the garage, puts the garage doors down, then gets out of the car, right? I don't love social situations. I enjoy close friends, and I have many of them, but that's cool to me, right? Like, I don't need a lot. So this made me step out of the comfort zone. So today, how to build your contact list is what I want to talk to you about. Now that I've set the stage, now you know a little bit about who I am. I'm shy. You can't use that as an excuse to build your business. I'm an introvert. You can't use that as an excuse not to build your business, right? I don't know anybody. You can't use that as an excuse. What you need to do, the first thing that you need to do is, number one, you've got to make yourself public. Make your settings public, and then change your profile picture so that your profile picture is actually a picture of you. All right. I think that that's important. Then the next thing you want to do is you've got to sit down, and if you're a Beachbody coach, there's this thing right here. It's called the Memory Jogger, and you can get it in the Coach Online office under the News and Training tab. It's under the Resource Materials. And I tell all of my coaches, and this is something I did, to sit down, sheet of paper, blank paper, right? Sit down with your Memory Jogger, and I want you to make a list of 100 people that you know. Mother, father, grandparents, in-laws, siblings, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, coworkers, neighbors, church members, social groups, right? Moms groups that you're a part of, babysitters, organizational friends, casual acquaintances, networking groups that you're a part of. If you're on the PTA at school, right? So think about all the people that your hairdressers, people, your dentist, your doctor, your OBGYN, right? Who is it that you are going to ever see? And then your goal is to start making that list. Think about people who you talk to about health and fitness, who want to eat healthy, who want to lose weight, people who have debt, credit card debt, or, house debt or student loan debt. People are looking for part-time jobs, people who want more time with their families, people who are ambitious, who are motivated, people that inspire you. Do not limit yourself on this list and say, okay, this person wouldn't be interested, because they will. You just don't know until you ask. So use this memory jogger, guys, and make a list of everybody you know, 100 people. Then once you've got that list of 100 people, it's time to decide, what are you inviting them to? Well, actually, before we do that, we need to connect with them. Are you connected with those people on social media? Instagram, Facebook? Go start sending those friend requests to those people. Start connecting with them. Thanks for accepting my friend request. It's been a while since we chatted, or you popped up as a suggested friend, so I accepted because we went to high school together. How are your kids? Oh my gosh, our kids look like they're the same age. Easy. Just go into this business saying, I don't want to sell. I want to make a lot of friends, and I want to show people that living a healthy lifestyle is something that everybody can do. And so your social media becomes basically your storefront, not an advertisement, but a way to show people that this is doable. Here's snippets of the workouts, here's sample meal plans, here's healthy recipes, here's snacks that my kids will eat. And sharing stuff like that is what helps you grow your business. If you're attaching a link, if you're saying buy here or sales here, right? People are gonna shut you off. They're gonna ignore that. So just make that list of 100, start working through, connecting with those people, adding those people to your list, and then decide, what are you gonna invite people to? All right, so is it a challenge group? Everybody should be aiming to start a challenge group, and it's not if you get people, you'll run a challenge group. It is, I'm starting a challenge group on March 21st, and I will have 5 people. And then you back yourself into it. You give yourself a week and a half of talking about it, of inviting, of having conversations. And what you're gonna find is that people slowly but surely are gonna come around, because number one, they're watching you. And number two, you're inviting and talking to them. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna now be mindful of that memory jogger list. And you're gonna say, when you go to the grocery store and you run into Sarah from high school, you're gonna talk to Sarah and she's gonna ask you what you do. And you're not gonna say you're a stay-at-home mom. You're not gonna say you're a teacher. You're gonna say, well, I just started this new business, right? I'm helping people reach their health and fitness goals. I'm writing a blog, I'm sharing recipes, and I really have found that it's worked well for me. I've lost 30 pounds and I just want to help other people feel the same way. So I'm starting this business. And then the conversation's gonna happen and you're gonna invite them. And if they say yes, they want more information, you're not just gonna hand them a card, but you're gonna say, are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? What's your email address? And you're gonna put it in the notes section of your phone. You're gonna grab a sheet of paper out of your purse and you're gonna write it down. But you are gonna get their contact information, so then you can go home and follow up with those people. This is how you build your list, right? And then if you message somebody or you talk to somebody and they say, wow, my sister would be really interested in this. What's your sister's name? Can I have her email address? Would it be okay if I sent her a text message, right? Could I friend her on Facebook? And this is how you expand, because you're gonna go home, put that person on your list, and then reach out to them. Every morning when you wake up, your goal is to talk to somebody new, whether it's searching on Facebook, the interest groups, moms that stay home, right? People in your area, right? So for me, it's like the Mars area. What kind of groups can I join? Mars Swap Shop, Mars, the garage sale sites, the networking sites, the MOPS groups, the moms of preschoolers that you're a part of, play dates and play groups. Think of every way that you can just be around other people. And you're not going in with the intent to sell, but it's to make a friendship so that if that person is open to that, they will want to join. And if they ask you about it, then you extend the invite. Or if you talk about it, you extend the invite. So that's how I've grown my market, by number one, not making people feel like every time I walk in the door, I'm going to try to sell them something. It's all about the friendship first. If they're interested, I'm happy to answer questions, right? If they bring it up, I will definitely invite them, but I'm always looking for a way to be social. Something that makes me a little uncomfortable, right? Always going to the block parties, always, going to the parties that the ladies on the street are having, or, going to things at church or going to things with my kids, because these are the ways that you meet new people. If you do this and you're very cognizant about expanding your list, developing a relationship, and inviting and following up, you will see your network begin to grow. Trust me on this. It will work. So your assignment for today, Memory Jogger, download it, get out a sheet of paper, make a list of 100 people. Even if you've been in the business for a while, let's just start fresh. Then your job is to connect with those people, make sure you're connected on social media, then even sending a message and starting the conversation. I guarantee you, if you start this now and you work through this list every single day, you chunk away at this, you will achieve your goals for the month of March. And if you continue to do this, continue to grow that list, I promise you, you will blow it away in 2016 in your business. All right, if you like this video, drop me a message below. If there's something else you'd like to know, please leave me a comment. I'd be glad to make you guys another video along the way. All right, have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.